Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Saturday, September 27th. Alright, I'm seeing flipper and wing. And fin and arm, these are appendages. Flippers obviously would be like a dolphin, wing would be bird, arm would be a primate, and fin would also be a dolphin. Or just a fish. But I want to try and get purple first if I can do it quickly. So that's one potential category. They put tender right next to wing, which makes you want to think chicken. But I think wing goes with the other category. Tender and popper, I mean, we could still have a appetizer category, like a jalapeno popper, chicken tender. Do we have anything else? A fritter? Isn't fritter a type of, like, snack food? Fritter. I'm not sure. But I don't see a fourth one without wing. Oh, tender could go with kind and sweet. And warm? Like you're warm towards somebody? This is just to be nice. So that's another one. Okay. We have stovetop, microwave, and kettle. These are different ways of warming something up. But we also have warm in here. I guess you could say it's to heat something up. If we don't want to reuse the word warm. But what would be the fourth one? What would popper be doing in here if it doesn't go with, like, the food category? I don't know what popper means otherwise. It definitely doesn't go in this category, I just don't know which one does. Huh. So maybe that's not it. Oh, maybe like a popcorn popper? Is it called a popper? I'm not sure about that. So if that was the category, what would be the fourth category? We still haven't used fiddle, trifle, fritter, and throw. I get fiddle and fritter, I think, is kind of like fiddling. Maybe trifle, but I don't get throw with that. And I don't know which one of these would be purple. None of these seem very purpley. I'm not 100% sure about the stovetop, microwave, popper, kettle thing, but I don't know. It seems kind of like it goes. I don't know why throw would go in with this one, though. Do I try it? Just as the purple category because I can't figure it out? Let's try it. Why not? Alright, squander with away, fiddle away, fritter away, throw away, trifle away. Trifle away. Trifle away. I don't know if I've ever heard those two words back to back before. Trifle away. I've heard trifle. Fiddle away, fritter away. Throw away, yes. Trifle away. Huh. I'm not sure about that one. But hey, we got purple first. I haven't done that in a couple of days, so that's nice. We're getting just that much closer to that badge. That's 75 purple first badge. And then after that, we can go for the 100 purple first badge. I wonder if there's any limit. Or if it'll just keep increasing infinitely. Alright, so what's the blue category? We have arm, wing, fin, and flipper. That one seems very yellowy, maybe green to me. Stovetop, microwave, kettle, and popper. And then sweet, warm, kind, and tender. That one also feels very yellow / green. So I'm going to go stovetop, microwave, popper, and kettle is blue. Alright, popcorn making methods. Alright. I pretty much only do the microwave. Wait up, a kettle? To pop popcorn, a kettle. How do you do that? I don't get that one. I thought kettles were only used to warm up liquids. Okay. Alright, so which one of these is green? I'm going to go with the appendage one. Not warm. Fin, tender, and wing. I'm going to go with the appendage one as green, hopefully. Oh, it's not tender, it's arm. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh man, I basically have a reverse rainbow, but I just clicked on the wrong one, so I have a mistake. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm annoyed. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but okay, whatever. All right, let's see what they give it. It didn't seem too hard to me. 2.8? Not sure about that. Let's check the bot. 90% solve rate. Yeah, this was super easy. 2.8. Where are they getting that from? 50% of the players. It should be 50% plus me getting no mistakes. That's going to bug me the rest of the night. So everybody saw the flipper thing first, or the appendages. And then yellow, and then blue, and then purple. Okay. Let's check ever. Yellow ends up taking ever by a percentage, but look at all these. They're all 90% or higher. There's not much to see there. Losing games is 2% getting nothing. And then your typical combo of yellow and green in some fashion. And then the popcorn lovers down here getting just blue and nothing else. And let's check the mistakes. Popcorn styles fritter? Okay, I don't know that. Chicken fritter, chicken tender, chicken wing, chicken popper. Oh, so this is the rainbow herring that they were going for. Chicken popper. There's chicken poppers? I think of jalapeno poppers. Chicken poppers. Huh. I know of popcorn chicken. But chicken popper. Chicken wing, chicken tender, chicken fritter. Okay. I never would have thought of that because I never thought of chicken popper before. Heat method, just putting warm in there. Warm is what you do with these things. You warm them. So that doesn't quite fit. Kettle, microwave, fiddle, stovetop. Fiddle is kitchen items. Kitchen, microwave, throw, stovetop. That's interesting. I don't know what throw is going in there with. I think this is mostly people just not knowing what to do with blue and purple and guessing. Alright, well, despite the dumb mistake, I did get purple first, so that's nice. That's my main goal. My main goal is to win, which I did. But my secondary goal besides winning is to get purple first, which I also did. So this doesn't, in my mind, this doesn't quite count as reverse rainbow. I know I did it in that order, but to me, a reverse rainbow game needs to be perfect to be considered reverse rainbow. So that's just my personal opinion. Okay, on to the mini. It's the big Saturday mini, so let's hope this doesn't take too long. Wide-ranging, not sure what they want with that. Country that produces Compt and Camber. I have no idea. None that became an Octa. I have no idea. Toyota's RAV4. Okay, finally we got something. Bowl-shaped pan. I don't know. Highest grossing film of all time. Was it Avatar? Is that still true? I've never seen that, actually. First words of Oasis's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you. Helen of Troy. Swagger, bravado. So I think Avatar is correct. Competed in a marathon. You ran. I've not done a full marathon. I've done many half marathons. Street sign with an arrow. One way. John Hamm or Kevin Bacon, an actor. Office furniture. Office furniture. Desk. Ice cream option. Flavor. Chris of Guardians of the Galaxy. Pratt. Okay. The big mini in 1:04. I will take that. That's a great time for the mini for me anyway. I'll take that. And it started so poorly too. Like I didn't get these first 4 words at all, or the first 3 clues at all. So wide-ranging, broad. Okay. Country that produces Compt. And I should have known that from just the way the words are constructed. This just looks like French words. Nonet that became an octet in 2006. Oh, okay. That's Nonet, a group of 9 planets that became an octet, a group of 8 in 2006 after Pluto got demoted. And then I got the RAV4. I got these ones. I did not get walk. Okay, a walk. But the downs really saved my behind there. Because I pretty much got all of them. Actually, I didn't look at 11. When doubled, the nickname for pop star Swift, Tay-Tay. I know I've heard that. I don't know if I would have thought of it. So I'm glad I got the other ones. Getting the 3 acrosses here just gave me this one. So But yeah, that's a great time for me. I'm very happy with that. Okay, on to pips. Of course, starting with the easy. All right, we need equals in here, so maybe we could go... this is going to have to be equals, so maybe 1, 1? No, we can't do that. Maybe 1, 1 goes down here, and then we go 2, 2, and we go 1, 6. No, we can't do that. Wait up, what are we doing here? Maybe... Wait up. Why am I having a hard time on the easy? This is going to have to be 4, 2, I think. So maybe we go like this. We go 4, 2, 2, 2. No, we can't do that. Because we need another 2 in here. How are we getting to 4? So maybe we go 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. No, 1, 1. And then 6, 1. Wow, almost a minute on the easy. That was bad. All right, on to medium. All right, we need a 7 in here. We need less than 2 up here with a bunch of non-equals. Oh, these are all doubles. Interesting. Okay. That's super interesting. So how are we getting to 7 in here? We'd need maybe the 2 3s and then a 1. That works. And then we need a greater than 1 here, so this would have to be 2 2. We go 4 4 and then 0 0. All right, we did that one faster than the easy one, so that's nice. All right, on to hard. Ooh, this looks kind of big. That's what she said. Let's see. 3 1. So this has to be a 3 with a 1 or a 0. Do we have a 3 with a 1 or a 0? We have a 3 1 here. Do we have a 3 with a 0? I don't think so. So I think this one has to go here. And then this has to be a 0 1 pointing up. Okay, so those are forced. That's always nice when something is forced. Then we have a 4 that has to go here. We have 1 2 3 4 4s. This could be a 4 4. Oh, 18. So that has to be 3 6s. And we only have 3 6s, so all 3 6s are going in there. All right. I'm guessing this 6 goes in here with the 0. It can't be pointing up because we don't have room for 2 dominoes down here. So this one I think is forced to go here. Then we have a 6 2 and a 6 1. So one of those is pointing down. So do we have a 4 1 to go across here? So if we did 6 1 pointing down. Where's our 4s? We have a 4 3. We have a 4 4. We have a 4 2. So I think this 6 2 has to be pointing down, and then we go 4 2 here like this. Okay, we need a 5 something up here. How many 5s do we have? We have 2 5s. We have a 5 3 and a 5 1. So whatever goes here is either going to have to be 3 2 or 3 4. Can we do that? We don't. So I think it has to be 5 1. And then we can go 1 2 or 1 4. Do we have that? We have a 1 2. We don't have a 1 4. So okay, I think this is forced to be this way. Okay. Do we have a 4 0? We don't have a 4 0. How are we getting a 0 in here? Uh-oh. I feel like these are forced this way, but how are we getting a 4 0 here? Or a 4 3. We do have a 4 3. How are we getting the 6s in here? Maybe it's not the 5 1. Did I mess something up there? I feel like these are all kind of forced this way. This has to be a 5. We only have a 5 3 and a 5 1. So this one here has to be a 1 4 or a 1 2 or a 3 2 or a 3 4. We don't have a 3 2 or a 3 4. So this can't be 5 3. It has to be 5 1. And then this has to be either 1 2 pointing down or 1 4 pointing across. We have a 1 2. We don't have a 1 4. So I feel like this has to go like this. But how are we getting a 0 in here? We don't have a 0 4. Oh, you know what? I think I know how this is going. Actually, we can do 5-3 here, and then there's a 4-3 we can put across this way. Why didn't I see that 3-4 before? And then this is a 2-0, which I think we have. Okay. I messed that up. And we need a 3 something up here. How many 3s do we have left? We have just the 3-3. Okay. This has to be 6-1. The 6 has to be pointing up. And then this has to be a 4 something. We only have the 4-4 left. Okay. This has to be a 2. We have a 2-1. We can't do a 2-1 because we already have a 1 in this box. So it has to be the 2-2. Which means this 2 has to go... I guess it could just go straight up. And then this 1-1 goes like this. And this 5-1 goes like this. And then the 0-0 finishes it off over here. Okay. I mean, 4-10 isn't terrible. But, I don't know, for some reason I didn't see this 3-4 down here. And I just convinced that the 5-1 had to go in there for some reason. I guess I just skipped over the 3-4 being an option. So that could have been faster. That probably doubled my time. Alright, well, it happens sometimes. Oh, I think this is supposed to look like a dog or something. I always miss the designs when they do these. Like, I've noticed, like, after the fact, when I'm watching replays of videos or whatever, that they have a design. Usually of an animal a lot of the time. So yeah, this one appears to be a dog. Anywho, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.